Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in your day. I'm so glad that you decided to be in this space with me. It is the end of November, and as you know, things can get pretty busy around this time of the year, or really just any time of the year. Life has been lifing. No, it's been really busy on this side. And so instead of writing to you guys, I just really felt led to just speak to you heart to heart. So hopefully, if you're listening in, the hope is that this message will bring you some light. So before we dive into today's message, I want to start with a light meditation. I want to invite you guys to just take a moment with me to find a comfortable position wherever you are. Maybe you're driving, maybe you're walking, or just sitting at home. Wherever you are, just allow yourself to settle in, okay? Let's take one deep breath in together, filling up your lungs completely and exhaling slowly, releasing any tension in your body. Breathe in again. And as you do this, I want you to imagine a warm, gentle light entering your body, filling up your heart space. And as you exhale, release any expectations, any worries about what you should be doing or where you should be right now. Now, just feel your feet on the ground or your body supporting you by whatever it is that you're sitting on. Just really get connected. Now I want you to imagine a clear, open road stretching right out in front of you. This road represents your life's journey. So see yourself walking or driving on this road comfortably and confidently. Notice the lane that you're in. It feels just right. It feels natural. You're not swerving, you're not rushing to overtake, you're just moving forward in your space. Hold on to that feeling of ease and confidence. Now bring your awareness back to this moment. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes and just continue to listen with an open heart. Thank you for taking that moment with me. I wanted to start there because today I want to talk about something that has been heavy on my heart and something that I truly believe can bring us so much peace and purpose. So the message for this month is titled Staying in Your God-Given Lane. And so, as we all know, life can just throw so much at us, right? There's so many voices, there's so much pressure telling us what to do, who to be, and where to go. And honestly, sometimes it just feels like we're always trying to keep up or be 2 steps ahead. And for me, lately, I have found myself like wrestling with that feeling of needing to be in control of every single outcome. I'm a Virgo. I don't know what that like. For me, like I need order, I need structure, and I'm a huge planner. And sometimes I feel like I always need to be like 2 steps ahead. But in all honesty, like that just brings me anxiety and it brings me stress. And so here's what I've been sitting with. What if we just for once release that control? What if we understood that we don't have to carry the weight of figuring out every single thing? For me, I'm always reminded of Jeremiah 29:11. And it says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and to not harm you, plans to give you hope in the future." And if we truly, truly believe that, then we have to release control, right? So, staying in your God given lane, it starts with this fundamental trust, right? It means understanding that there's a path that's laid out for us, and our job isn't to build this new road, okay? It's simply to walk with faith. And walking that path means prioritizing peace over what you think you should be doing. So lately, I have had to make some big decisions and really recognize when a situation or a commitment was just too overwhelming for my spirit, right? And so saying no, and let me tell y'all, like when we say no, we're making space for our own well-being, and we make space for what is truly meant for us. It also means like owning up to our unique gifts and skills that we already possess. And so everything starts within, right? That's a message that I love, love, love to reach, or something that I love, love to share, that everything starts within us. And oftentimes we doubt ourselves, especially when we're faced with like these fires or these challenges or these new things. Because I mean, I know I am very guilty of doing that. And there's more recently, like in my profession, where my inner critic was like so loud. But then sometimes, after sitting back and reflecting, because that is also so helpful and empowering, I realized like, girl, you did that. Like I gave myself my flowers, the flowers that I deserve. Because oftentimes we underestimate ourselves. But the beautiful reminder to the person that's listening is that you are equipped, okay? And your lane, that includes the talents that you've cultivated, the strengths that you already carry. So trust that you are perfectly cut out for this. I really hope that it can encourage you. Also, your God given lane is not always perfect. It's not this straight line, it evolves, it transitions, and I've been reminded lately that transitions are okay. It's okay to evolve. Life changes, relationships shift, families grow, careers transform, like all the things. And so these big life moments can feel really, really, really scary, and it makes us question who we are. But those shifts are normal, and it's the most beautiful part of life because we are meant to grow. We're meant to evolve, to adapt, and to expand. And so your lane has room for your evolution. So hold on to that. When we truly commit to staying in our lane, something beautiful happens. You naturally begin to shine and you just leave a positive mark on others, okay? When you're aligned, you're operating from a place of peace and purpose. Y'all, that energy has to flow out. And so a few weeks ago, I was at work. I work part-time at a hospital, and I had a few people pour into me, and it's not even anything that, I was looking for. Someone said, "You are a sunshine. You really brighten up this place, and you're truly making an impact on people." And those words, like, they didn't even realize that they were just like pouring into my spirit, like pouring into me. And it's not that I was seeking these things, but they were pouring into me. They affirmed that when I was just being me, when I was just being Tisha and operating in my lane, I was truly making a difference. So, my dearest friends, as we move through this busy season and into the rest of our lives, I want to encourage you to reflect on your own lane and ask yourself, where am I trying to control too much? Where can I give myself permission to prioritize peace? And how can you really lean into your unique gifts? Because we're all so talented and have these secret hidden gifts that sometimes we just need to search deep within to pull out. Because again, everything starts within. And ask yourself, how can I truly embrace the beautiful transitions that are all part of my journey? So I want to leave you with this. Remember, you don't have to swerve. You don't have to rush. You just trust that you're on path and you stay in your God-given lane. Thank you so much for listening in. I pray this message speaks to your heart and brings you so much peace.